Okay, so we're now on to adventure number 6, aren't we? Yeah. That's been the history so far is a failed attempt to rescue some survivors. We then successfully rescued some survivors. And we then failed to get a few Darkstone more in the mines. We then succeeded in breaking the curse of the haunted town, didn't we? We then successfully went and discovered down in Valley of the Beast. So those are the 5 before. So we're now doing the 6. And you've decided, haven't you, that during when you go to the campsite and you tell tales, they tell tales of other worlds.
So I think we should keep on going to other worlds until we've explored them all, and then we can at the campsite where nothing happens, just tell a really exciting story.
So you know, here's various other worlds that aren't the fortress or the mines.
Right, can we take all the ones we've been to now?
Okay, so you've been to the canyons and the valley, and I suppose technically if you've been to the Forbidden Fortress, that's just the haunted variant.
Caverns of Cynder.
The Caverns of Cynder. Yeah.
I bet that would be a good tale, just out at the campfire. Open magma and lava. It looks like there's metal.
There might be. Right. So as it says on it, there's a couple of special rules to the Caverns of Cynder. Okay. Which is intense heat. At the start of each hero's activation, they take 1 hit for every clothing item they currently have equipped. So
What's a clothing item?
I'll say on the card it's clothing. So for me, I've got a defender's hat and a marrow plate.
I have
clothing. I think for you it's just the bandana.
Yeah.
Might I suggest that you turn the bandana sideways until you need it? Just to say that you're not wearing the bandana.
Yeah.
Otherwise you'll start taking it. Likewise, I'm going to start with not equipping the hat
Or the armor.
or the armour because I don't need it
At the moment.
at the moment, so I don't want to take the hit.
Oh,
It's a bit strange that you could obviously very quickly run into a bag, get out a suit of armour and put it on in the middle of a fight, but apparently you can.
Well, and it just gives us +1 max crit.
No, it gives me anyway.
It says
Speaking of which-
heroes.
Oh, so yes, all heroes. Yes, on that, all heroes are matches. Oh, wow, I've got a ludicrous amount of grit. Even with...
Haven't I got 4 offering?
So you're on 4. Even with my broken collar, I'm on 6. Anyway, we do start with grit.
I think you might be on 5.
So I've got an extra 1 for the armour, an extra 1 for the caverns, so you're on 5, an extra 1 for the caverns of Cynder, and an extra 1 for having my advance.
And then take 1, yes, 6.
So, no, so it is 5. So it's 3, no, hang on, let's make 2 normally, 3, 4, 5, and it's on 4. I'm on 4 now and it should be 5. Oh no, yeah, 4 now and it should be 5. Oh God, wow, I have a lot of max grit.
So you have 5 max crit and I have 4 max crit.
Yes.
2.
No, you've got 3.
Oh, 3.
You've got 3 and I've got 4. As if we'll ever get that high. So, Caverns of Cynder! Right, let's go to the Caverns of Cynder, find the Caverns of Cynder book.
And get the entrance. I wonder what that looks like.
Well,
But first, we are going to have to choose the mission.
yeah.
Could you tell me, what, that little speech things and card stuff? Like what they mean or what's happening in they
Oh, the flavour text, yeah.
yeah, could you read that out and then
Okay.
I can see
Which?
which one I like?
which mission do you want to do? There's 6. Do you want to randomise it? Do you want to do the first?
I'm going to see what I like from 1 to 3.
1 to 3, alright. Do you want to read 1 to 3? Right, so, well, I should say
Just the
what.
speech. I
Okay.
didn't want to choose.
So, shall I read out the speech then so you can choose which one? So, you've either got cracks in reality. Down in one of the local mines, cracks have opened up in the very fabric of space and time and are pouring void energy into the world. This is having a terrible effect on nearby towns and ranches, mutating the cattle out of control and driving men mad. One of the frontier blacksmiths in town tells you that he believes he has created a set of runes imbued with darkstone that can be used to seal the cracks. If you can fight your way through the hordes of creatures and find all the cracks in reality, you may be able to save these people before the cracks expand and consume the whole area. So this one isn't actually in Cynder by the look of it. It starts in the mine.
I'd like something that starts in Cynder, so not this one.
Not that one. Okay. Well, the next one is Defend the Bridge, which is another mine one. The next one is another mine one. So those are the one that actually starts in Cynder. Okay.
It starts in Cynder.
Starts in the mine. Starts in the mine. Okay, the only one that does appears to be Broken Seals. Do you want to try that one?
Yeah, if it's the only
The
one,
only one that actually starts in Cynder. So,
yeah.
here we go. Broken Seals. Something has awakened deep in the caverns of Cynder. An ancient evil that desires above all else to be free of its hellish prison. The most recent series of gates that opened into Cynder have weakened the magical seals that hold it captive. Massive quakes shake the hills to the very foundation of the earth, and nearby towns have begun to collapse into the pits of fire that have cracked open the desert floor. The magical seals must be found and repaired before the beast is able to break free and bring about a fiery Armageddon unto the world. Right, so this one starts Caverns of Cynder and straight to the icon platform map tile.
So there is metal. This is a platform, but there is metal.
Okay. So yeah, we've got a choice. Do we want to have a minor threat, a major threat, or the end times?
Minor.
Minor. Okay, so we only need to find and repair 1 seal.
There's a bit easy. What's major? 2, 3?
2 and then 3, yeah.
So, right, minor, 1 broken seal.
Yeah, minor has 1 broken seal. Major is 2, that's 3.
I go 2.
You're going for 2 in the middle then. 2.
Major threats.
Major threat. Right. So we'll get those map tiles out. Start in Caverns of Cynder like that. Okay, and then apparently I need to do something special with the exploration tokens.
What's liquid darkstone?
Apparently it's liquid darkstone. It's got so hot in the Caverns of Cynder that darkstone has melted.
Can I choose where is that?
If you like, yeah.
There. Wait, you can start it.
Well, it says, I'm starting one, but it says I've got to do something with these special exploration tokens. What do I got to do? So, Divide all the exploration tokens into a pile that has clue icons and a pile that does not. Okay.
So I have many clue icons as well. So what are we doing?
So we're supposed to shuffle them up. Shuffle them. So we take one random clue icon. That one. Then oops. Two from here. Two. Shuffle those up.
What about the last one?
Right. So then what we do, apparently, is we place one of these on each of those. So what happens is okay, I've got to see what we've got to do. You've got to do one set of those next to each one. Gotcha. Whoops. So there you go. So that's one set going that way. And these are the clues. So take a clue, two not clues, shuffle them. Yeah. And going that way. Not clues. Going that way. Right, got you. So yeah, all gates count as normal doors. Green trade cards are revealed immediately when drawn rather than placed on a stack. When the dice moves forward on the depth track because it has failed, it moves an extra space for each broken seal that has already been repaired. Okay, so when we fix one of these seals, it gets faster. Okay. When you find a clue icon, you've found one of the broken seals. Ignore any doors on the exploration token. Instead, run exit as a gate end cap to represent the broken seal. Encounters and attacks are resolved as normal. Any hero starting their activation on a map tile with a broken seal automatically takes one corruption hit with the dark powers. That's running around it. Any hero in one of the two spaces directly in front of a broken seal can give up their attack to make an attempt to repair that seal. Make a law 6 or more test. If passed, you gain 50 XP and it is repaired. Okay, so we've got to do that twice, yeah?
And what does the +5?
So, it's really hot in Cynder and there's lava. So, if we look at lava spaces, some of the new map tiles include special lava spaces that can be dangerous for heroes to traverse. These spaces have a glowing yellow border and a dodge number on them. So there you go. That's 5, there's 2. When a hero enters a lava space, they must roll a d6 to attempt to safely navigate that space without getting burned. If a hero has agility 4 or higher, they may roll 2d6. What's your agility?
At the moment 4.
Moment 4. I think mine is 3, sadly. So anyway, If the roll is equal to or higher than the dodge number listed in that space, then you avoid the lava and it's safe. If it is less, you are burned by the lava and take D3 burning markers.
Wow. What do burning markers do?
Something. Also, enemies are not affected by lava spaces. They move through them as if they were normal spaces. The only exception to this is if a hero causes an enemy model to be moved into a lava space with an ability or special one, for instance, that enemy takes D3 burning markers as well. So, burning markers. When a model has one or more burning markers on its start of activation, one of those burning markers is removed and you take 2 wounds, ignoring defense. You can get rid of them with cleanse though, because they are status. Okay?
So yeah, but I'd only use it if we were both burned.
Well, you can use it every turn if you need to.
True.
In fact, multiple times per turn if you need to.
True.
Right. Do we think we are in understanding about what we have to do? Seal some gates so that something held captive in the Cynder does not escape.
Like a giant Cynder giant.
A giant Cynder giant. Like the magma giant. Or Behl'ial. Behl'ial is here.
Behl'ial?
Behl'ial.
What's that?
Last of the Shadow Kings, apparently. Well, if we find him, you'll see what he looks like. Okay. So, you're going to put yourself on the... you're in there.
No.
I've got me and then Orchid, haven't I? So...
I advise you do you first.
Yeah, let's do me first and then Orchid up behind us. Right. Okay. I guess we start the first turn.
Yeah.
Which means I get a key. Which means I heal the one wound I started this adventure with. That was convenient, wasn't it? Very hot in here. Oh, when I give you your arcane powder from your gloves. No, your gloves, so your mortar in person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's in there.
Yeah. And the
So what does it do? I forgot what it did.
It's there, what it says, arcane powder.
Arcane powder. And finding useful.
A 12.
11.
Sorry, 11 I was going to say. 12 off the start, that'd be good, but... 11 is
One short.
Yeah, that's okay.
Ooh, can I see?
Yep. Here are the other world doorways.
You have many other world doorways. It looks like the door has teeth. It looks like the door has teeth.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Maybe the door does have teeth.
No, that's the belly beast doors that have teeth.
No, they have bones.
Yeah, but when you get the card, the encounter, the door's trying to bite you.
Some of the doors have teeth.
So, yeah. So, you to go first.
7. 9. 4.
4, yeah.
Do I get 5 XP?
No, this one's already done for us.
5, 6, 7. Oh thank God, I just missed both of those.
You did, yeah, you didn't set it, you jumped over the lava.
Yeah. I leaped. I'm a fox that I leap.
You leapt, okay. You're going to loot?
You can loot rooms without anything being there?
Yeah.
I thought you meant scavenge.
Sorry, scavenge. Sorry,
I was like,
scavenge.
what? But I thought you only got loot if
Yeah, you're going to get
Orchid.
loot if... Yeah, I see.
Orchid or we just killed something.
Yeah.
Isn't it when Orchid cancels the darkness?
Cancels the darkness and gets to 12. Yeah. Which, given she's on +1, is...
Well, a 9 or more.
No, it's got to be a 12.
Has to be a 12.
It's got to be a 12. But she's +1 to the die roll now.
But 9 or more to at least cancel it.
No, it's now I think it was 8 or more. So for her, it's now 7 or more. To cancel it out any bad going.
I got a 5.
You got 5, nothing to find. Oh well. So yeah, how far do I move? 5. I too will try and scavenge this room. I get a scavenge.
Oh man. How many times can you scavenge rooms?
Once when there's this many heroes. I find a useful discovery. Pulling it from the gnarled hand of the dead body, you find something of use.
Something of value.
Something of value. Sorry, you had kind of taken it off me before I.
Draw again. The dead body looks petrified.
Well, it's very hot, isn't it? It's probably had all the water boiled out of it by Cynder.
What?
Yeah.
Let's put that there.
So, what do I find? I find some gold teeth. Gold teeth. You are +1 maximum grit while in the mines.
6.
Yeah.
Oh, 6 when you're in the mines.
Teeth.
Yeah, you're not in the mines, unfortunately. You're in the caverns of Cynder, Dad.
I am. I'm going to pocket some gold teeth then. I have got so much max grit, it's unbelievable. And then walk it. Okay. End of the turn. Nothing to happen. Start with the next one. Hold back the darkness. Just.
Aren't we technically in the second group?
I suppose so. I suppose just count that. Yeah. Not really sure on that, but anyway, so you're to move.
6, 7. I don't care. 1. I just needed a 1. A 1 would be useful.
Look through the door, so only find the caverns of Cynder.
Can I fit the exploration?
Yeah, you get the exploration. Well, not yet. We don't know yet. But yes. So here we go. Caverns of Cynder.
Can I choose? 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 Me wanna choose. Me wanna choose. Me wanna choose. Me wanna choose.
Here we go. Right, got the deck out. So this isn't quite a bigger deck, is it? Not so much to choose from. Give it a shuffle. Plan it out. What we're going for. You have chosen.
T-junction passage.
T-junction passage.
Oh, no exploration.
No exploration.
But we have 3 already put there. What happens? Because we've had 3 already put there.
Well, we don't have one. We've got to keep going. So there you go. There's your T-junction.
Can I choose where the X?
There is no exploration now. Oh, that's a good point, actually. I think it's whichever way we go gets the next first one and then the next and so on. So we don't know where they are yet. Don't know which way we go.
Can I scavenge that room?
Yeah?
We're gonna try and scavenge.
No.
I'm full of 5s.
Okay, alright, me to move. 1, I got a grip.
My hand nudged it. I didn't nudge it to a 1, the dice just hit
Step
my
up
hand.
next to the lava, not on the lava. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Even Orchid knows to mind lava.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, lava will burn a ghostly apparition. So it seems, anyway.
What?
Well, it doesn't say it doesn't affect her, even though she's ghostly. So, that's the end of the turn then.
No.
Oh, that's a good point. You are next to. So, I've got to look at the ghostly apparition, isn't it? You get a horror hit or something, don't you? So, any hero ending their move adjacent to the Ashigari takes a horror hit. So as long as you're not ending there, you're fine. So, end of the turn, so start of the turn. Get the D3 key. 1, 2, 3 key. D3 key. That moves it by 1. But only 1 because we haven't sealed anywhere yet. Your turn.
The darkness just goes. Or maybe behind the doorway, we don't know. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, look through the door.
Level 5 XP. I could have got to either door.
So let's have a look. Which one are we going to get? We're going to get
a magma tunnel.
a magma
They're
tunnel.
not special.
No, just an ordinary magma tunnel.
I'm going to move it here.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe a bit more, because I think it's a big one. That should do.
There we go. Is this a magma tunnel? This is a magma tunnel.
Oh. It's going to double back. Can we get rid of the doorway?
I don't think we need to just yet, but we know that that space you're not allowed to, so that's going to be blocked off there. So we know
Maybe
there's
some dark stone thing on it.
so we know that there's only going to be a door that way. Just get the blocked off bit for Cynder. And can you put the first of that pile of exploration tokens there, please?
Pile.
Blocks off that way.
Magma fell.
So there's those. Right. What? Back we go. So yeah, you've done that with the exploration token. We were doing me to move. That's what we were going to do, wasn't it? Me to move. Don't know how they rolled.
No.
No? Okay.
We hadn't rolled anything.
We rolled you to move. Yeah. So me to
And
move.
the darkness.
Me to move. I move a grit.
A grit which way?
Grit.
You might want to get close to me because I have the light source.
You do, yeah. If you step into that room any further, I'm not covered by the light.
I have a feeling it's a bit unfair that Orchid gets to move 4 spaces every time. Right.
So yeah, what do we get then? Top
Do we
one?
have
No, top one. What's the top one say?
It's a clue.
It's a clue.
And it's a growing dread.
Underground
And
grid.
$2.
Okay, so well that's quite easy that, because it means we put a growing dread which we resolve straight away, but there's also one of those gates. If we find the right gate. Nope. Nope. No. Yes.
Hmm? One zero.
Okay, I'll put it down in a moment. So here is one of those gates we need to seal. Which also means that T-junction ends as well. We know there's no room there. I suppose that's not true. There could be. We could use one of those other two exploration things. We're not going to go that way, are we? Though, because we're trying to get the gates, but those two are all that way. Growing dread and an encounter.
So now.
Okay. Yep. Slight technical glitch. Basically, what we did was we rolled for that growing dread. We got the growing dread, wasn't it? It was dread. It was dread. It was going to. You shudder at the think of what lay before you. It was going to move the darkness forward 1 step. we decided we were going to use Orchid to cancel it.
Mm-hmm.
What do we get? What was Orchid's roll?
It was a 2 and a 3, and then I'd 1.
It was a 2 and a 3, which had one, which was 6. So she said, we're all going to die!
And then took 1 sanity damage.
And took 1 sanity damage. But cancelled it anyway. And then we're on to the encounter. So what was the encounter?
Something in the steam. The chamber is filled with thick grey steam, billowing out of natural vents in the rocky wall. It's hard to see more than a couple of feet in front of you as you push through the dense, humid air. Enemy models are immune to critical hits while on this map tile. Also, roll a d6. On the roll of 1, 2 or 3, the steam clouds have obscured approaching enemies. Ambush attack! Draw a threat card.
Oh no. So you just roll, see if we get ambushed in the steam.
Yeah, we do.
We do. Oh, it's going to be so easy. We're just going to walk up to the gate and seal it, but no. So, okay, ambush attack. So we need a threat card from the Caverns of Cynder threat deck. There you go.
Low.
And we are a low threat still, yeah. You choose one.
Somehow Tradaran Raiders get everywhere.
Tradaran Raiders! That's because they try and get to as many worlds as possible to steal as much Darkstones as they can get their little hands on. So we've got some Tradaran Raiders. How many Tradaran Raiders? D6? Does it say or
No.
under low?
No, it's 1 to D3 plus 1, so
D3
that's
plus
fine.
Okay. So 3 Tradaran Raiders. Dun, dun, dun.
That's like the maximum amount of Tradaran. Actually,
No, you
4.
got 4 as its maximum.
4 is the maximum
4.
Tradaran Raiders amount.
Let's have a look. So Tradaran Raiders are on this side of this box.
Right.
He thinks. Yes, they're at the top.
EN. It says EN at the bottom of the card.
Yeah, it's probably for enemy.
It does have a skull above it.
Yeah. Tradaran Raiders.
Ooh,
I wonder, are we supposed to be picking what Tradaran faction these are?
It doesn't say.
I'm guessing they're not going to start standing on lava. That would be silly of them. So it actually says too much on it. It says, these shock troops from the war-torn planet of Tradara travel through portals to raid other worlds for their precious resources they need to wage their Darkstone wars. See, it tells you why there's always Tradaran raiders everywhere.
I still don't get why they find Darkstone here. They might find liquid Darkstone.
Yes, I'm just going to quickly have a look at the rules for
Tradaran Raiders.
Tradara. To see if whenever you place a Tradaran enemy, you place a Tradaran faction. Because that seems to make sense. Tradaran enemies, Tradaran factions. There are various factions, etc., etc. When the first group of enemies with the keyword Tradara enters play during an adventure, yes, I was right. We must have missed that last time. And these will have a true as well. They get a Tradaran faction. Because there's different factions at war in Tradara. So very quickly we need to get to the Tradaran bits. Targa, Chicano, Tradara.
You have labelled yours. I also see one labelled Betty. I see you've labelled with a box with cards and with paper, and then one paper bit popping up the label and it says Belly.
Belly, yes, from Belly the Beast. That's got all the Belly the Beast cards in it in that bit. Makes it easy, doesn't it? So you can find things. Otherwise it'd be an awful lot of cards to go through. So, which of the Tradaran factions are these raiders from?
They are from the Union. The Union of Tradaran Districts was once a democracy.
Democracy? Democratic? How shall I do? The Union of Tradaran Districts was once a democratic state, run by the people with an interest in global commerce and basic freedoms for all Tradara. They were the last to join the war. Though their mission still stands as a global peacekeeper, 100 years of war has taken its toll, and now they fight bitterly just to survive. No extra bonuses. So it's the basic Tradaran bit. I'm not going to there we go. Tradarans! Tradarans!
Just Tradarans.
3 Tradaran raiders.
Just Tradaran raiders. No special effects, just Tradaran.
Right, remember now we need to roll for their elite ability. Tradaran raiders. Let's see what the ability is going to be.
Oh,
what do you roll?
6.
6. They are a veteran of the Varden push, whatever that means. They are +3 health, and their melee to hit is now 3 or more as well.
Well, it's 4 or more now. It was 4.
It was 4 or more, now it's 3 or more. Okay, Tradarans.
So their health is 8.
8 plus 8, defense is 3. So that was the end of the turn.
And they're immune to crit.
Yeah. Start the new turn. You're going to hold back the darkness. Now we've got some Tradarans we need to kill. Get a key.
Also like scavenger tree. Maybe attack and then scavenge.
Well, you can't scavenge unless everybody's dead. Oh yeah, we're now there. So yeah, that's a good held. Well held.
Move.
Yeah.
One. Oh, we get
Careful.
1, 2. Oh, I don't wanna move that way though.
Well, hang on. No, it's okay. You can. I'll catch up.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, if you want to move there, you're going to have to make an escape roll.
Okay, move there. But still.
No, but there you don't, because you could have gone around that way, couldn't you? You could have gone around the side. Okay. What weapons are you choosing to use? We should have done that at the start of the turn, yeah, but which weapons are you using? I take it you weren't putting your bandana on. Not worth the hit, was it?
Ooh, choice of 3.
In fairness, I'll tell you what I am going to do. I am going to put my, at the start of the turn, I'm going to put my marrow plate on. So I'll take a hit from being hot. And
how would armor make you hot? It's
well, you're wearing it. Just keep it. It's not letting the heat out of you. So I take the hits. I didn't defend it. And I'm going to roll the armour. See if the armour defends me against that hit. It does. Right then. Anyway, yeah. What weapons?
Camera and nunchuck.
Camera and nunchuck. So 3 attacks, lowering their defense to 2. Just the 1 hit.
I want to grit that.
You've only got the 1 grit. Okay, yeah, that's up to you. Yeah.
How did you get 3 grit?
Because I've rolled 1 twice. So I'm all the way back there. So yeah, use the grit, you get to re-roll 2 of those dice. A grit. Oh.
That's good enough.
Yep.
And they're immune to them.
Yeah, they're not immune to crits. However, what I should have done is, we should have noticed that they have dark stone radiation, so a hero ending your move adjacent takes 1 corruption hit. So you've taken a corruption hit from standing next to that.
What about willpower?
You do get willpower?
Yay.
Yay. So a crit and a normal. Do you want to do a red and a white? Which one's going to be the crit? Red's crit, white's normal hit. Go on then.
1, none.
1 does none, but the 3 does 3.
No, because it's, don't you remember, this map tile.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, the steam. Where's the steam? Where's the steam? Where have we put the steam?
There!
There, steam. And it says, well, animals are immune to critical hits while on this tile, so it only takes 1. Ping. Oh, okay. then, I think it should have been them, actually technically it should have been them first, and also they were in ambush, so let's rejig a bit. Move that there. So if Orchid gets one, you get one.
How is it all the way around?
You get one. Did you want to move at all if it was like that? No. Yeah. It's still technically on that map tile, so yes, you ignore the crit. Oh no, it's not. It's not on the map tile, so you don't ignore the crit. Hey!
Free.
So it takes free. They should have gone first. I don't think it matters. They're going to stay where they are. So that one on you will run in and shoot you with its trench pistol first, which will hit on 4 or more.
How would it hit me? I'm too close, aren't
No, that's their thing. They run in, shooting as they come, even if they're standing right next to you. So it will hit you with its trench pistol. Can you do anything about the trench pistol?
I'm going to try and dodge it.
Yay, okay. And then it will swing that sword at you, hitting on 4 or more again. One hit with the sword.
Yeah.
Which you dodge as well. Same for Orchid. If you want to do a shot on Orchid,
Nope.
misses. And then 2 swings of the sword on Orchid.
No.
Yeah, no, yes. They hit on 3 or more now, remember, because they are veterans of the Varden push. So 1 on Orchid. Can Orchid dodge it? No. So Orchid will take 3 damage.
Out of that 8.
Out of her 8 from being stabbed by a Jadaran raider.
Let me guess, it's 8 because the goose. Yeah. Oh no! I didn't move, so oh.
So yeah, are you afraid of Orchid?
I'm afraid of. Is it D3, isn't it?
No, it's just one horror hit. Nah.
Yeah. I'm not afraid of Orchid.
Just looks like she's in the heat haze. Okay, and if you could shoot me with the one that's coming up to me.
It looks a bit like the steam colour.
Okay, my shot. I am shot. Do I dodge being shot?
Just. Nope.
No. So I take D6 damage. If you roll D6, see how much damage I'm doing. Taking 4. So I roll 4 armour. Oops, from the armour that I just put on. 1.
3.
I am going to re-roll those once per turn. I can re-roll them, so I will. There you go. The armour took it all.
Must be badly damaged now.
And then two stabs with a sword, each doing 3 damage. 2 hits. No dodges. Take 6 damage. Oh no, say take 6 damage. So 6 armour rolls. Take 5 damage at the end. Ow.
You could use a rep.
I'm not too bothered.
True. You do have a monk stab after all.
Yeah, well, I don't heal myself. I've got loads of bandages, loads of herbs, and I heal ever so slowly anyway. So then it's my turn. I roll to see whether I move or get any crit or something like that. Move 5.
Might want to move towards me.
Yeah, let's see if I can escape. So, let's see if I escape.
Bandana would be useful to you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I've got anything that helps with escaping. So, oh, I've got my slippery skin actually. I roll an extra die. Does my slippery skin let me get away? Yes, it does.
6.
5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's down there.
Oh, you're lucky.
Oh, that's it. I put Orchids free on me. I was wondering why I have 3. No, it's Orchids. Then I will swing my staff at them.
Let's see if they miss it. Let's see if they're not that bothered about you.
I miss and miss.
Sure you don't want to break that? Because that's just a waste of thing.
Go on then. We'll grip.
I quit in a normal
Crit in a normal hit.
and crit will ignore defense because
they're not on the sleeves. I will crit the one that is wounded. So I need to beat.
Why not the one that isn't wounded?
I tell you what, I will normal hit the one that is wounded. Normal hit the one that is wounded.
2.
2. Okay.
An 8 would have been you.
2, and I need to do 5. 2, 3, 4,
5.
5.
Bam.
Wallop. And then the crit on the other one, D8, does 4.
1. Oh, 4, yeah.
Yeah, 4. So, there we go. I will bosh one over the head. There we go. 35 XP.
I think the black kit's back. You got a monk stuff. You whack it.
Okay.
I think you bonked the one on the head that was
And
wounded.
I ended my turn next to Orchid. Oh, scary Orchid. Scary Orchid.
I'm not afraid.
Okay, so wallop to wallop.
What is the final casting one?
We know when you roll 2 dice to see if you can get that.
Oh, add 1.
Add 1.
So like if I rolled a 10 on drown, I could make it.
You haven't drowned yet. Do you want to see if you can drown that one?
Yeah. So cost 2 mana.
So it costs 2, which gives you 1 more, which can give you an extra dice if you want.
Well, yeah, 1 extra dice.
So 3 dice looking to get 11 or more.
Oh, top 2.
That's top 2, yeah.
And no doubles for
Trying for no double, yeah. 9. Even with the arcane power, not quite good enough.
Oh man.
But you can do it every turn until you succeed, because it says this spell can only be successfully cast once per fight.
I'm not gonna. I can't spend 2 more mana, so I'm not gonna
No,
do it.
but next turn you can do 2. Right, Orchid then is just going to try and stab.
Stabby with her knife.
Her knife.
Her upgraded knife, thanks to my thing.
Yeah.
That I found in the belly.
Neuro sleeved. 3 attacks from Orchid. I need to do my corruption hits. Anyway, 3 attacks from Orchid. Wow, 3 hits from Orchid. So that is that's 4 hits. Which is, even though it's 3 on, which is almost enough. But not, oh no, it's 4 on. Yes, okay, enough.
Boom! Well done, Orchid.
Well done, Orchid.
Who's going to get that last one?
Anyway, I need to take my 2 corruption hits from being next to a 2 Dragon Raiders. Take 1 corruption. Which would be a mutation, but I'm going to put it on my soul shard. Okay. Orchid.
I can cure mutations, can't I?
You can cure corruption with the cleanse. Yeah.
Once per adventure.
Yeah. Orchid would have taken a corruption hit. Yeah, Orchid took a corruption hit.
What's her max?
2.
I might want to use cleanse on Orchid pretty soon.
Yeah.
She's already
So
halfway there.
Right. Oh, I just realised she also gets an extra 1 as she goes. So that would have been a 7, not a 6. But never mind. Never mind. We'll remember that for the future. She would not have been scared. She would have been hurt instead. Doesn't matter. Right. That was enemies cleared off of that tile. So there's 1 lurking behind us. So that's the end of the turn. At the end of the turn, I will heal Orchid with 1 wound. And I then make it
2.
No, I've already used key this turn. You can only use key once per turn. So, yeah, I'll heal
Orchid for 1.
your Orchid for 1, which gets me 5 XP.
Like walking through a door. I'm standing in the doorway.
Yeah.
Just waiting there.
It is then the start of a new turn.
Dragon Raiders first.
No, hold up darkness first. But they will go before us, you're right. Or are they on 5? You are on
Initiative.
4. Do you have any more initiative plot bonuses? No. No, okay.
9.
9. I was going to heal wound from gaining the key. And it's then the Trajan Raider, which was the one that was on me. So Trajan Raider's move is 6.
And how did it get all the way over there? Oh, because it's ambush attack.
It was an ambush. So yeah, first it.
But it wouldn't have startled you because it's all the way over there.
Came out of the steam.
Well, the steam can't be over there.
Well, apparently it was.
Maybe it jumped out the lava or
I'll
something.
have to read the rules and ambush, but I think they appear behind all the heroes, not just in the tile that the heroes do. So yeah, could you roll dice to see if it shoots me with its gun as it comes in?
Why is it going to move?
It's going to move to behind me in a moment.
Is it 2 or 1?
1 shot and it hits on a 3, so I'm hit. I don't dodge.
Armour.
1, 2, 3. So 2, okay, 2. Armour takes 1, so I take a wound. I also took a hit from wearing the armour, which I didn't dodge, and the armour did not prevent. 2, 4, 5, so back up to 5 wounds.
Luckily we have plenty of bandages and herbs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gets behind me and then tries to stab me. 2 swings of the sword. Ooh, 2 hits. No dodges, so 6 armour. Right, hang on. I should have done that separately. We'll assume it was an even split, so that was from 1 and that was from 1. So I've got 2 that I can re-roll. Okay, so I'll prevent 3 and take 3.
Split it in half.
Yeah, because it was 2 swings, and that only works on 1 roll, so I'd have to choose which swing to do, but it doesn't matter. Okay, that was them. Now it's you.
I'm going to see if I get it. And I can actually move into this room now, can't I?
You can.
And if I'm standing there, I can try and...
If you're standing in one of those 2, you can try and seal the gate, yeah.
Those 2?
Yeah, those 2.
No, I thought it was 2 spaces.
Yeah, no, it's the 2 spaces in front.
Right. Not on it.
No. 6.
7.
7.
1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And I'm going to end there.
You're going to end there, and you're going to try and seal it, are you?
Yeah.
A law 6 or more.
So how much law do I have? I have 3. And then no law pluses.
Just 3. We're going to get 6 or more on these 3 dice.
1 6.
1 6, yeah.
Good 6! 50 XP and the thing is sealed.
And it's sealed. Seal number 1 done. You will get 50 XP.
So does it become now a normal block?
Sealed.
Can I do a little block?
50 XP for you.
Now do I have to get 2,000?
I think so, yeah. And you're on 415 after that. Right. Then it is me. So First off, I know it's a bit incongruous, but in the middle of all of this fighting, I'm going to give up my move to take a specimen of Cynder
That's odd.
in my jar. So it's cunning. There's only 1 dice. 5 or more. Nope, I did not fill my jar. Oh well. And then I whack the Jadaan Raider with a hit.
I thought we killed him.
No, this is the last one, remember?
With no damage.
And
3.
Normal, so I do 3 to it, yeah.
Was it crit or not?
I could. Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 key. Let's make it 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So whack. Before I need to take a corruption hit from him.
How do you remember Orchid? Oh.
The Jadaan Raider. That's another corruption hit that goes on the soul shard.
What about Orchid?
And then am I afraid of Orchid? I am afraid of her.
You don't like Joanna at the moment. Well, you like her, you're just a bit afraid. And shocked, you're shocked.
Okay.
Just a bit shocked that your friend is now sort of
Okay.
like a ghost.
It's then Orchid's go.
She's gonna stab it with a knife. With the thing on it.
With the knife.
The knife does a 4 or 2 in them.
2 hits with the knife. Do 4. This is what it's on. So it's dead. Once again, Orchid takes it down with a stabbing.
Dab, 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 dabby, dab, 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 stabby, stab, 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 dabby, dab, dab.
So, you get a chance to catch a breath, not that you need it.
No. I'm the only one who doesn't.
Yeah. I get back 1, so I get rid of a wound. Orchid gets back 3. Completely.
Me and Orchid are looking a bit fine, except that Orchid has a corruption.
So then you take out a loot card.
Gold bars. 25. 205.
Oh, 250 gold. No, okay, $250. I got this should come in handy. Draw a gear card or an artifact card if in another world.
Artifact.
So I'm going to get Cynder, artifact, and hopefully it won't be that parasite. So
I got a parasite.
You did. There you go. Artifact. Cynder. Found that, and we'll take that one. Oh, it is a Book of the Ancients. Artifact Cynder book. +1 lore. Once per adventure, you may force a hold back the darkness roll to be re-rolled, or add +3 damage to a single hit against a demon or ancient enemy. +5 if both. So I came to Cynder and I got a book. What? Okay. Well, there you go. You're gonna roll that whole back with darkness.
Yeah.
Seven, just enough.
Just. No.
You to go first.
I'm confused.
I think it was the 3, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, you going to scavenge?
Scavenge!
No.
No.
No, right. So with me.
It should be altogether how many 6s you can get in it.
Yep, that was right on the edge. 6!
Please.
Right, there's no point going through that one. So can I get to that one?
5.
5 I can. But I'm also, now it's the first time this has occurred, if you look, you're on this one, as in that one, I'm not in your map tile or an adjacent one. I'm just going to check when you get what whispers in the dark, whether it's at the end of the turn, end of your movement, or whether it's at the
whenever
start.
You do it.
But whenever it's going to happen to me, isn't it?
I just hope it's the start, because then I could catch up to you. Just one would be fine at the moment.
Just having a look. So when does it occur? It doesn't often happen, you see, because we normally keep close. But I'm conscious that we need to please crack on.
We have one more clue to discover, don't we?
Yeah. Voices in the dark. Any hero starting their activation on a map tile that is not within the old lantern's light on the same or adjacent map tile takes D6 horror hits. So
yeah, that was the old lantern, wasn't it?
Yeah,
We
it's
have
the
the
same.
Chochin.
You're the Chochin. So
they just have to spend +1 movement to enter any space days.
Yeah.
Well, let's ambush and then they can go right next to me.
yeah. So yeah, at the start of next turn, I'm going to have to listen to the voices in the dark.
Hopefully by then I'd be in a map tile adjacent to that one.
It's true because it is the start of my activation, so you can catch up.
Hopefully. I think I strayed a bit too far. I strayed into the very steamy room.
You went
Just
into the
gonna
steam
put
room.
that there.
All your fur is steamy and wet.
Pit of Torment.
Pit of Torment. Okay. What does it look like? So we can fetch it. Looks like that. Okay.
I think it's a big one.
Nice. It's here.
CC.
Caverns of Cynder. The Pit of Torment.
Let me see, wanna see.
Put it on the table.
Dad.
Yeah, unfortunately my Caverns of Cynder map tiles are a little bit bent.
Did you get them new?
Yeah, they're new. They came that way. I think they must have been damaged somehow in the manufacturing. There you go, there is the Pit of Torment. I think. Let's have a
Pit
look.
of Torment.
Yeah, there's the Pit of Torment.
Pit of Torment.
Pit of Torment with an expiration on it. I get 5 XP.
Yeah.
That goes down to there. Okay. Orchid. Right, time to flip the exploration then, isn't it? End of turn. What do we get? An encounter and 1 door. Do you want to roll, see where that door is? Encounter.
6.
So the door is to our right.
He might circle. Oh, if we get a passage that turns that way, that would join onto there, wouldn't it? Maybe.
Quite possibly could, yeah. Right, you're going to choose what encounter we get. Oh, that's 2.
Cascade of Skulls, I think.
Cascade of Skulls.
Cascade of Skulls. The walls and floor are filled with bones and skulls of the damned.
Of the damned.
As you pick your way through the room, it's hard to avoid stepping on the remains of those lost souls devoured by evil. Agility 5 or more for each hero that failed the test. Every hero takes D6 hits from an avalanche of falling bones if at least 1 hero failed the test. Every hero also takes D6 sanity damage, ignoring willpower. If no heroes fail to test, every hero may draw a loot card. collected from amongst the bones. So, how much of agility? I'm 4 agility.
So yeah, I'm on. I've got +1 agility from the levelling up, so I am on 3.
So we need to roll a 5 or more on any of them, is it?
Yep.
Both of us, and then we'll be safe until we.
Oh, I failed.
Oh, you sure you don't want to use a grit? I can't. I passed.
You passed. I failed. I'm going to use a grit then. See if I can.
You can get a 6 or a 5. Well, you got a 6 and a 5. So we both get a loot.
So, for each hero that failed, none of us. If at least one failed, none of us. If no heroes failed the test, every hero may draw a loot card from amongst the bones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, search the bones.
We search the bones.
What do you get?
Sack of gold dust, 100.
Gold bars. 250. There's lots of gold in Cynder.
I think the gold dust actually suits it because it could be like melted bits of gold, which is then be crushed together and has cooled.
Yeah.
Gold dust.
Okay. I'm just pause. Right. Let's see if we can get this going again. So, we've just done the encounter. We'd worked out we only got 1 door out of that pit, which is that way. Like that. So, we need to carry on, don't we? Right, end of turn. End of turn happens. Start the next turn, hold back the darkness.
What are you doing? The torment pit is like one way to get around that lava. 8.
8. We're okay with 8, aren't we? So you to move first. Oh, I guess I'll heal the wound when I get the key. You get a grit.
Not really, is it? 1, 2. You are a map tile adjacent.
I am an adjacent map tile at the moment. Okay. With me, you know what? I'm going to forego my move again. See if I can take a sample. I can!
Right!
So the specimen jar will become a
full
specimen jar.
Specimen jar. Speaking of full specimen jar. Specimen jar. Let's become a full specimen jar.
It is, and I can't find the card for the full one. Where's the card for a full specimen jar? Okay, we'll just turn it sideways so we know that we've got a full specimen jar.
Oh, why can't we actually like put something underneath it to know what's inside?
Well, we've got some random lava bow, I imagine, in the specimen jar. I'm not sure how that works.
Maybe some melted darkstone.
Melted darkstone. I haven't found any yet, but yeah, maybe. So yeah, that's me. And then I will scavenge that room.
Yeah, in the caverns of Cynder, when you scavenge darkstone, you get, instead of darkstone, melted darkstone.
Oh, is that what it says? It says each hero has been loaned a special tomb jar by the blacksmith that can carry up to 3 liquid darkstone. While in the caverns of Cynder, any hero that scavenges while standing on a lava space has the chance of.
But I also think if you're in the caverns of Cynder and you scavenge darkstone, I think it would be melted by then.
So if you like, instead of, you could be standing on those lava, and if you're standing on it when you scavenge, you can get it. I'm not going to be standing on the lava. No. That's really dangerous. I'm just going to do a normal scavenge. Oh no, that's because that's from a different mission. That's from the previous mission. That's a special mission. That's where you get the
when you retrieve it, right? So let me read the thing actually about it.
Yeah. So that's a special mission. We don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about liquid dark stone. Right.
Okay, so we get normal dark stone.
We get normal. I got nothing here. I got nothing here.
There's nothing in there. Oh, can I scavenge that passageway?
I think so, yeah, but I don't think we'd just scavenge that one. You can scavenge that one if you want. Have a go.
I know it's past my turn, but...
Wow, you'd have done it at the end of yours, wouldn't you? So, 1, 2, 3.
I got a 6!
How many?
1.
1.
I rolled that one, and that one.
You've got...
Small find.
Small find.
25.
$25. Well done. 10 XP as well.
Want someone to drown.
Someone to drown! Right, okay, that is
that
the
just sounds a bit
end of
hard.
that turn. Well, that's of course now down there. So no one to heal next to me, so hold back the darkness.
Nine.
9, okay. You go first.
6, 7.
Oh, hang on, yeah. So just gonna check. Yeah, go on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that has nowhere to go. He cannot escape.
Over that lava, yeah. Okay, then it is my go.
Now that cannot escape without going on the lava.
2. Oh,
A 1 would be good.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to forego. Oh, I've already forgotten. There's no point for going my move to fill the specimen jar. I've already spilled it. Oh, I need to do a. Sorry, I've turned that off. So I don't know what we're fighting. Do I?
I guess they'll only turn that on if there are enemies.
Yeah. Yeah. Gonna risk it. 1. Do I get any burning? No. 2. Do I get any burning?
No.
No.
Just.
Wandering Blossom nimbly jumps across the lava. But then ends next to Orchid. Oh, you need to roll being next to Orchid as well. I'm afraid of Orchid.
No.
I'm
like the only one of us who doesn't have anything bad on me but dark.
2, 3, 4. Then Orchid will move to there.
Orchid wants to look through the door, it looks like.
Yeah, not quite. She didn't quite make it. So, end of the turn. You're not injured, so I can't heal you. So yeah, hold back the darkness.
Next turn. No.
No, darkness is not held back. Oh, we should be, and then when you fail, because we're on this mission and we've done a ceiling, it goes up twice, I think is what it was saying, wasn't it?
Yep.
Quicken the pace. When the darkness moves forward and left trap because the hold back darkness roll has failed, it moves 1 extra space for each broken seal that's already been repaired. So it goes up 2.
Well, it goes up 1 more.
Yeah, 1 more. So darkness card, and then to there. Let's have a look at the darkness card.
The other side of the caverns we've seen the blocking is mind blocking.
Yes. So if you look on the other side of these tiles, there'll be mine tiles.
It's like a joint set.
Yeah.
When you get cinder blocks, you get mine blocks.
Alright, here we go. We'll choose a darkness. If we don't like it, we can get Orchid to
Try.
get rid of it. What have we got?
Forces beyond control. Immediately draw and play 1 darkness card for each hero in the post.
Posse. So, forces beyond control is immediately draw and reveal. So basically we do 2, because there's 2. We'd have to do another 2 darkness cards. Should we get Orchid to cancel that?
Yeah.
So
Or at least try.
Orchid's at +2 to this now that I remember. 5 comes
7.
7. Let's have a look at what 7 is. 7! How much further? Success for the exhausted Ashigaru immediately takes D6 wounds, ignoring defence. If this kills the Ashigaru, roll on the gruesome fate chart. So, Orchid takes 3 wounds to cancel it. There we go. Not doing as well as last time. Last time was like, loot card, loot card, loot card.
Get a loot card every time.
Whereas this...
Loot card, loot card, loot card.
Whereas this is not quite so good. Right, so that was the... Oh, and you failed. So I get an extra 5, so that's 3 key, which will heal that wound. Okay, you to go first.
So... 5, I'm going to risk it.
You, go on then. You're going to jump over the lava.
1.
1, so 4 or more, but you've got 2 dice, haven't you? Because you've got high enough agility. Yep.
5, 1.
Yeah, 1.
2.
That one's 3 or more.
4 and 5.
Yeah. And then you're going to look through
The door.
See, that lava's not too much to be afraid of, is it? Just hop, skip and jump over it.
I think that, so this is the lava and this is my paw. This is my paw and the lava. Boop. Boop. Quickly just jump.
Don't put your foot on lava. Or even paw on lava. It's not a good way to have a healthy foot, is it? What is this one? This one is...
Drilling chamber.
Drilling chamber. Dude, that's a big one or a small one?
Looks like a big one.
Yeah. Has all the hallmarks of a big one to me, yeah. Drilling chamber.
Might be in the big box.
Drilling chamber. Chamber? For drilling.
Yeah, on the advanced one it's drilling machines.
Well, next time if you want, we can start doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Start doing the advanced encounters. Right, here we go, drilling chamber. With the card. Where do you come in? Can I look at the card?
There.
Like that.
It does look You see
wow,
that?
this would be quite fortuitous. I don't think it quite lines up. But it would have been dead lucky if it did, wouldn't it?
Oh, can we pretend it does?
No. Right. So it just fits on there like that.
If it did, would they actually be joined?
Yeah. Yes, if they can join, they do. But what we're going to do is we'll block this one off because otherwise we'll have to start putting things on it so we know there's no door there.
We also know that there's not going to be any encounter tokens there. There are some encounter tokens over
there. Right, they're over there. This one is the ones we're doing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There. Okay. Right then, that was you looking through the door. You are there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then, how far do I move? 2. 1.
You're going to risk it on your second?
2. Oh no!
No.
Take D3 burning. Take 1 burning. Gotta go find the burning tokens.
It might be in the other one.
They're in the other token drawer, you're right.
I was like, well, normally when
I'm on fire!
Normally when you're packing away, I like look in the tokens. Like, on the first one that you always open, I don't see any burning markers in there, so I'm like, must be in the other one.
I could ask for it. I could do with cleanse this turn. You can try and cast cleanse.
Yeah.
You only have to do the lower one, don't you?
I need 3 though, don't I?
Yeah, you have 3 mana.
-1. So I have to get 6 or more. Costs 1. It's not dangerous, and I can heal it so.
Yeah.
How many dice do I have?
So normally you roll 2 dice, don't you? So yeah, you roll 2 dice and you're looking to get
6 out of
or
both
more.
of them.
So 1 mana, one set of cleanse. No.
No!
But you can spend another mana.
Oh, arcane powder.
No, just spend another. No, I don't think it's worth using arcane powder on this. You save that for the drown. But yeah, if you want, you can spend mana and roll another 2d6.
Yep.
Mm.
That fell out my hand. That fell out my hand!
And if it had been a 6, you'd have taken it. So that's a 6. So right, so that means, what is it?
Every hero on my map tile. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so I roll the dice, and if I get a 5 or more, I remove the burning. I do!
5!
And you get 5 XP for cleansing me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first time we've actually cleansed someone of a status marker. But yeah, so basically I go there and I stop there.
You stop there, you're on fire, and then I set you out with like a giant wave of water.
And then I don't think Orchid is going to move. Oh, you need to. Are you scared of Orchid? I'm not.
Yes.
Yes, you are afraid of Orchid.
Just a tiny bit.
Okay. Go back to the normal one. There you go. You now have a sanity. Right then. So end of the turn. No one next to me is. Oh, Orchid's wounded, so I will heal Orchid, and I will spend 2 key to completely heal Orchid.
So 10 XP.
No, it's just 5. It was 1 instance of healing. Okay. Let's see what we get. Is this going to be our last seal? It is! It's an attack. Yeah. It's an attack.
Yeah, if we had one of them there, dead.
Nice.
If we had one of them there, then it would join, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So could you roll dice to see where the seal is? 1, 2, or 3, 4.
Definitely not 5, 6.
1, 2. Yeah. No, I suppose you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyway, that one. That's where all the nastiness is coming from. That's one there. Right, and we now get an attack. Right, I'm going to use that ability that I have for this adventure only to look through the Otherworld threat deck and choose one from Cynder, and I need to find one that is myth.
Or a bit more. Aren't you immune to other things?
Well, it's because I've got +2 damage to myth.
True. But I was thinking about your book, which is an anvil. It's heavy.
Right, just having a look. Yeah. Shall we go? Should we go for the very thematic one?
Let me see.
I'll tell you what. Never mind myth.
Oh, fire thing.
Yeah, that's Scourge Dead. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, just because it'll be fun. I'm going to pick the Shade of Behl'ial. A cold chill falls over the chamber as a massive shadow of pure evil rises up before you. Okay, so what I need to do is find.
There's Behl'ial.
As you say, in the big model
there's a not only that, but it's a big box.
It's a big card. Here we go. For those on the camera, there is Behl'ial.
It's a big boss.
It's a big boss.
How do I know? Because
Here we go. Behl'ial, last of the Shadow Kings.
we're not going advanced.
There we go. And as you can see, it is a massive card for Behl'ial.
I want to read, I want to read, I want to read, I want to read, I want to read.
You can say good luck. There's a lot.
Wow, it's big.
However, because it's a shade of Behl'ial, it's not actually Behl'ial, it's just a shade of Behl'ial, it uses the enemy record for Behl'ial, but ignores the Scourge of Worlds, Key of Defiance, and Lord of Cynder abilities.
It's big. Oh, and it says legendary.
Legendary, yeah. Right. Okay, so Behl'ial has unspeakable terror. A hero starting their activation on the same or adjacent map tile automatically takes 2 horror hits that do 2 sanity damage each. Okay, endurance 4. This enemy cannot take more than 4 wounds from any single hit. Excess damage is wasted. Massive wings. Moves through other models and changes target each turn on a d6 roll of 4 or more. Scourge of Worlds we don't have. Shadow magic. At the start of his activation, Behl'ial casts a random spell from the Shadow Magic deck. Armour of Darkness. Critical hits. Could you stop moving it as I'm trying to read it, please? Right, critical hits.
Only
juice.
Behl'ial,
yes.
Behl'ial, defense to 2 instead of 0, and also cause 1 corruption hit that Behl'ial is immune to burning and hellfire. Marcus, okay, I'm not reading anymore.
Yeah. So what it says is critical hits only reduce Behl'ial's defense to 2 instead of 0 and cause 1 corruption hit to that hero. Behl'ial is immune to burning and hellfire markers. Okay, that's all of it. However, can we have a d6 to see which version of Elite we are? 6. Master of Armageddon. All other enemies are +1 damage on all their attacks and +2 health. Well, there aren't any unless we get unlucky. Where we go. He's the Lord of Cynder. And we're fighting his shade if we want to seal the gate. And he's standing right where the... well, he's standing right at the back, isn't he?
Why do you have to choose him?
I thought it was fun. The plus side is, Shadow of Behl'ial health is only equal to 5 times the number of heroes. So he's only got 10 health.
Oh my god, not 25.
Not 25 plus 10 per hero, as he normally is.
That would be 45 health.
He'd normally be 45 health, yeah. Instead he's only got 10. There you go.
Oh.
Shade of Behl'ial. Alright, then we've got to fight him.
Okay. Why?
So that was the end of the turn. Start of the turn, can we hold back the darkness please?
Even I'm afraid of him. And normally I'm not afraid of him.
Big Gribbly. He's like, what, 5 times the height of us? So
maybe
it's not
even
quite
6.
on the isn't he so tall, he's not even on the video other than his feet.
So tall.
Right.
So you might be able to see maybe the bottom of it.
I don't think we're going back, are we, at any point?
No.
We've got to get past him and seal the gate.
We're definitely not going back. This is the last one. And a big one. So you can turn it. It's big.
There we go.
He has a hole in his wing.
He does.
Many of them.
So, hold back the darkness.
7.
7, just good enough.
Out in the last room.
technically we're there, but yeah, this is the last room. So, your initiative. Oh, I'll tell you what. Also, you have to decide what you're going to wear. I'm going to wear my marrow plate, so I will
I'm certainly wearing my
Why?
bandana.
It's just escape test. Do you need escape test? Oh no, yeah. So I do. I take a hit. I dodge it. I don't have to worry about the heat from it. I get a key. Heal a wound. Right. So, what weapons are you going to use this turn as you go?
Just to be safe, my chiton shield and nunchuck.
Chitin shield and nunchuck. So his defense is going to be 4 versus you if you do that.
I know. But I get 4 combat. So.
What? Chitin shield?
No.
You said chitin
if
shield.
equipped, chitin shield and nunchuck.
You get +1, so you're on 3.
It says if equipped.
Yeah, but you said chitin shield and nunchuck. That's a hand. So
I forgot.
So you're going to go 3 dice and hope you don't get. And hopefully Behl'ial comes for you because you're going to hide behind the chiton shield. Okay, yeah. So what do we get? You might actually want to roll to see if you move first, by the way.
True, but I got a 6 and 5 and a 1.
Yeah, we'll keep that for the attack. So you roll to move.
2.
2, so it's irrelevant.
3, really.
3. You can't even get to him.
1, 2.
Going for the gate. Right, remember there's also unspeakable terror. 2 dice horror hits.
Leave that one out. I want to know what I can.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So you save them both. Yep. Then it's Behl'ial's go.
No.
So do you want to roll dice? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh.
Oh
It's going for Orchid. This does not bode well for Orchid.
no.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just tell me you were 4, 5, 6.
No, it was Orchid.
He's big.
Flies past us and then smacks Orchid. 6 attacks.
Me do it.
Yeah, hitting on 5 or more. Oh, we also do a shadow magic. And get the shadow magic as well.
I think I'll enjoy void magic more than shadow magic.
No.
1 hit.
Just the 1.
Yes.
Well, we'll come to that in a moment.
That was 1, 5. Go back to. That was 1, 5.
And no 6s as well.
Nope, just 1, 5.
Shadow magic. Shadow magic. Some Cynder shall have a casting spell or an to cast by the end of this turn. Okay.
Can I choose what shadow magic? Oh, I choose shadow magic. He's big.
He is big. What's he done? Shadow magic, shadow magic, shadow magic.
But dark betrayal. Your thoughts betray you. The cold voice rings in your ears. I know what you fear. The darkness you have within you. Release it. Every hero on the same or adjacent map tile as the spellcaster must make a lore +5 test to contain your inner fears. If successful, the hero may discard 1 corruption point. If failed, the hero immediately takes 1 corruption point, ignoring the roll pile.
Okay, so lore 4 or more.
5 or more.
5 or more. 1,
How much lore?
2, 3. So I got 5 dice as we're talking about. I am missed lore.
3.
I passed, so I can get rid of a corruption. Woo!
It's lucky for you.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, I passed.
You don't even have any corruption. That was not a very effective shadow magic, Mr. Behl'ial. But yeah, so he's done 1 hit on Orchid, has he?
No.
Okay, Orchid takes 6 damage. Wallop.
Why don't you just put it on her character sheet?
That's a good point, because I'm so used to putting it next to Moz. 6 damage to Orchid.
Bam.
Okay, right. Then it is my activation. Unspeakable Terror! I've passed 1, so I take 2 sanity.
He's right behind you, I don't see.
Behind me!
I'm trying to seal the gate so no more shadows can come through. Or Behl'ial.
See how far I move.
No,
I'm just going to whack him.
Whack him hard, Dad. Yeah, I'm going to seal the gate so Behl'ial himself doesn't come. Or any more.
I could have rang the sacred bell. Never mind, something for the next turn. Oh yeah, do I take a... No, we did that, so yeah, so...
Frog!
2 normal hits. Okay, so I roll 2 d8. His defense is 4. And I can't do more than 4 damage with each hit.
Is this the Cynder Mega Boss?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're fighting the shadow of a Mega Boss. You just killed him.
No, I haven't just killed him, sadly. But I did get a 7 and an 8. So what I do
4. Because it's maximum.
is 4 and 3. Because his defense is
3 more!
more.
Oh, I am.
So I can do what, but I can do 1 more damage. And the question is, how do I do that 1 more damage?
Key!
Yeah, okay.
Key!
Oh no, I need the key to heal Orchid. So I could add 3 damage to a single hit against a demon or ancient enemy, plus 5 if both.
It's ancient. It's
a demon and an ancient.
Yeah.
So.
Plus 5.
Or I could hold that for the next turn.
But
don't seal the gate. Don't seal the gate, because we'll kill him.
I want to seal.
If we kill him, we get an extra loot card. And we can say we've killed a Shade of Behl'ial. Alright, okay.
Well, I can't seal the gate at the moment.
No, but if you seal it next turn before I go, you can.
How can you get rid of initiative?
Well, technically, the problem is you go before Behl'ial, but I don't.
Why?
And you can't hold off your initiative.
Why? Why don't you go before me?
Because I can't, because Behl'ial is on 4, which means normally monsters go first. You have a special rule that says you get to go ahead of monsters. So this is unfortunately the perfect situation that you go in front of Behl'ial, Behl'ial goes in front of me, because we're all on 4.
No. So I go in front of every monster that is the same initiative as me.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what? Let's use... Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm going to use 2 key to do a total of 8 damage to Behl'ial. Or the Shade of Behl'ial, anyway. Let's do 8 damage to the Shade, let's put it there. Then, Orchid. Oh, am I afraid of Orchid? No. Then Orchid. Is she afraid of Behl'ial? Yes.
A bit.
A little bit. But Orchid will use the herbs she's got to heal 2d6 from herself. She heals all her wounds. Okay, so that it doesn't matter that I don't have enough to heal her. Right.
So you could have spent 1 more to put it on 9, couldn't you?
No, because I'd be doing more than 4 damage with each one if I did that. Anyway, Orchid's going to stab Behl'ial.
Stabbing!
Is Orchid going to stab Behl'ial to death? There's a hit.
There's a hit.
If she rolls a 6 on this dice, he's dead. 4. No.
2.
Nothing.
Oh, my.
Nothing.
What does that thing do? What does that thing do?
What's that thing do? What thing?
The blade thing.
Oh, the
thing that I got
Neurosheath.
Yeah.
Gives her +1 initiative, so she's on 3 rather than 2. Doesn't really help.
No.
No. Right. So that was that. That's the end of the turn.
I thought it had some like more special ability.
No, it's just to give +1 initiative. Right.
So end of go. Will it switch ends?
Well, I'll switch the next turn if it gets to it. So end of turn. I don't heal anybody. Hold back the darkness.
And then we'll try. You get a key. Key.
Yeah, I get a key. I'll heal.
6. No.
Oh, was that a fail?
Uh-huh.
Goes like that. I also get D3 key. 1, which I'll use to heal the wound, because I think it's going to be those that do first rather than anything else. So another darkness card. What have we got?
Flood of bats! A black tide of bats pour through the camp, engulfing those in passing by. Each hero takes 2 horror hits, gains 10 XP, then must pass a strength 4+ test, or lose 1 dark stone. So only I do the strength test, because I'm the only one who can lose dark stone.
Do you want to roll Orchid or not on that?
Yeah, roll Orchid.
Roll Orchid. See if she gets us a loot card. So Orchid rolls a 6, which becomes an 8, which means all clear. Success, all clear.
No loot, just all clear.
No loot, just we get rid of the darkness.
Oh my god, right now it's been Behl'ial, hasn't it?
Sorry?
No, it's begin.
You know,
Turn,
it's
so
you.
Who
you.
does Behl'ial go to?
Well, we'll do that in a moment. But first of all, unspeakable terror for you for your activation.
Is it 2?
2 dice. You're fine. Roll your dice, see what you do.
This is move 4.
This is move. That's just you hold off from sealing that gate because we're about to stab Behl'ial up to necrotic. And don't stand next to it, because if you stand next to it, you take corruption hits. Oh, was it next to it or even in the room? Might even be in the room.
Well, I'm not in the room, luckily. Why are you looking there and not here?
Any hero starting the activation on a map tile with a broken seal automatically takes 1 corruption hit. 1 corruption hit.
No willpower.
Willpower fine. Willpower fine.
5.
5. You're fine. That's just you loiter there for a moment until Behl'ial gets killed. Because I don't think he's going to kill us, because we've got a revive token and Orchid has her own revive token. So
Scavenge.
You can't scavenge when you're in a fight. You're in a fight. Do you want to roll, see who Behl'ial hits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again.
Why can't you be 3, 4?
Let's roll the dice. Me! So he stays where he is and he wallops me. Shadow magic.
Can I pick? Can I pick?
Yeah. Shadow magic.
That one.
Yeah.
Lost chance.
Lost chance, yeah.
Among the rubble on the floor of the chamber, a reflection of shimmering gold catches your eye. Unable to restrain yourself, you reach down and search for it amongst the rocks. Every hero must take a look, 5 or more test for searching the rocks at their feet. If successful, draw a loot card. If failed, the hero is -1 on all of his to hit rolls. During his next activation, natural 6 plus still counts as critical hits.
Okay, so can we find something? Luck 5 or more.
What's my luck? My luck is
2.
1, 2.
Mine's 2. Don't know about yours.
1. I think. Get 1.
I have found nothing.
I found some in.
I don't want to use a grit. I'll use a grit.
I found some in. I got a 6.
I found something too. I got a 5. So we both found something. Because mostly I didn't want the -1 to hit when I was trying to swing at Behl'ial. So what did you find? It's a loot card. It was a...
Gold bars.
And I found D3 Darkstone. 1 Darkstone. So you got $250 and I got a Darkstone.
I'm 20 XP.
Yeah. Darkstone. $250. And I got a Darkstone. All my grit is gone. Boo. Right. Oh, did I take a hit from the heat? I did. Did the armour save it? It did not. Okay.
I'm not wearing anything. Yay.
You're not wearing anything. I haven't got my defender's helm. Doesn't seem necessary. Right. And then Behl'ial.
Of course I'm wearing something, but not enough to give me attack.
There we go. Right. 6 dice as Behl'ial tries to hit me.
No.
Okay. Hitting on 5 or more. Not a single one. Okay, so my turn. I activate. Am I afraid of Behl'ial?
Maybe he shot. Maybe he tried to like shoot
No.
little shadow blasts at you, but you just swiftly dodged all of them.
I am not afraid of Behl'ial. Okay, then I swing at Behl'ial. 2 dice hitting on 4 or more. Both miss. My plan was I was going to use the book. You know, I was going to use the the book to make sure I killed him. Well, do I want an honourable frog? That is the question.
Frog!
No, I think we just wait another turn. I think we can hold off Behl'ial. The darkness has got loads to go. And we've got revive tokens. I think we can hold him off for a bit.
We just need 2 more.
Yeah, I know. So I then end next to Orchid. Am I afraid of Orchid?
No.
Is Orchid afraid of Behl'ial? No, Orchid is not afraid of Behl'ial. Orchid tries to stab Behl'ial. Come on, Orchid, you can do it. Only got 2 hits to do. 3, all 3 hit Behl'ial.
1 6 would do it, us.
A 6 or 2 5. 3 6s! 3 6s! Orchid goes crazy with the knife.
She must be like, why are you so scary? I'm not afraid of you. Yeah!
I've seen some things, says Orchid as she stabbed Behl'ial, shaded Behl'ial to death. So Orchid will kill him.
Right, we get a loot card each.
Yeah. So I'm just going to note down. There we go. So we'll both get 20
That is
XP.
just big.
Both get a loot card. For killing Behl'ial. Or the shade Behl'ial anyway. There you go.
Coins! 25.
This should come in handy. Draw a gear card or an artifact card.
Can we swap?
So what have you got? $25. Okay. There you go, there's the artifacts case that's shown before. And I pull.
I look like a rich Kitsune.
Ooh, yeah.
What? I wanna.
It's a fire whip.
Nah, I wanna see. Me wanna see. Me wanna see.
You're probably going to end up with it because I can't use it.
I wanna see. Yay! Can I have it?
I think I will lend you that.
Yay!
I will expect something in exchange for it at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, fire
I
whip.
can give you my banana.
Bearing in mind, this is yet another hand that you have to use on it because it's a handed weapon. So you'd get
like a big choice.
instead.
But is it good? Is it good?
So what it does is it doesn't affect how many attacks you do. What it does affect is you get a free attack once per turn that uses 1 dice. That uses a D8 for damage. And if that target is wounded, they also take a burning marker.
It's handy.
Yeah.
I could right now give you something for it.
Not particularly sure you've got anything that I want at this point in time.
Bandana?
I don't want a bandana. You're not giving me a $50 item for an $850 artifact. That does not seem a fair trade. But yeah, no, you can borrow...
That one?
No, not yet. You can borrow that until you have something that is equally valuable that I would like. There's no use to you or similar. Yeah.
Like, do you have something that I don't? Like maybe... So I stealth, don't I? And travel another wild myth. So what do you have at the bottom?
Oh, I'm just holy and traveller.
So if...
You
So
get-
if I
so you
had
get-
something like holy only, I could give
You could
you
try.
that.
Yeah, I mean, you've got too many weapons now.
I'm a very armed.
I would suggest you probably don't need the nunchuck at this point.
No, would you want it?
Would I want nunchuck?
Do you have enough agility?
I've got the monk
actually?
staff, so I don't think I want the nunchuck. I do just. Monk staff is agility 3. I have agility 3. Do I have agility 3? What agility have I got? I've got agility 2, 3. Yeah, I've got agility 3. So I can use the nunchuck. I can't use the fire whip. But I don't think I want to use the nunchuck necessarily because I've got the monk staff.
Sure, but you get +1 combat again.
Yeah, but if I...
You're thinking, aren't you?
So it would depend. Do I want 4 attacks at that just do d6s, or do I want 2 attacks that do d8 damages? Would be my choice.
What's your scribe's ink?
Scribe's Ink, once per adventure when a hero rolls an injury or madness check, I can re-roll one.
No, I wondered where it was and I didn't see it there.
But yeah, can you see why I'm saying you don't need the nunchuck? Because that's going to give you an extra attack each turn anyway, which is what they do. Because you've never really used those as 2 unless there's something which is defense 2 only anyway.
So yeah, I can use the fire whip.
I'll tell you what, we're going to get some loot now anyway, aren't we? Because we've just finished the mission. We've finished the mission. We are...
Technically, we haven't.
Oh no, we haven't.
Sealed.
We haven't. No, we've killed Behl'ial Shade, but we need to still wait.
So where does this go?
So yeah, I'll take that back. And technically, you've not got the fire whip yet, but I don't think anything's going to stop us unless we get an ambush. I need to give you $25. Like that. Okay, and then we carry on with the turn. That was Orchid. End of the turn, nobody for me to heal. Start of the next turn, hold back the darkness.
7.
Just enough.
I wanted that to be 6.
Yeah, 7. So I get a key. I'll heal a wound. You'll go.
Full.
So you can step up and try and think that door shut.
So what is it? Is it law?
Law, 5 or more.
3 law. Need to get 1 5, isn't it?
Yep.
And 6!
You've sealed the door. Well done, you've sealed the gate. We have sealed Behl'ial, who turned up to try and stop us. We've sealed him away. He's still captive.
He sent his shade to come and attack us, but didn't work, did it?
Yeah.
So is Behl'ial the actual thing that was trying to escape?
Yeah, Behl'ial is the last of the Shadow Kings who's held captive in Cynder. It was him that was trying to escape.
And then he sent a shade after us.
He did. So, the reward is based on the mission length. So the mission length was 2 seals, so that means you get 4 loot cards.
Is that because I sealed both?
Yeah.
So I get 4 loot? Well, that's just a...
Well no, it's we both get 4 loot cards. So pick 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Cash.
$50.
Darkstone.
1 darkstone.
Good. And this is going to go in handy. Artifact. Yay.
So, how much money are you going to get?
So let's just roll that. This at 50. 100.
D6 times 25. Your D6 was what? D6 was
2.
2. Alright, okay.
100.
100. You're right. Get 100.
And
100.
80 XP.
And Darkstone. 80 XP. and you get a Caverns of Cynder artifact.
I wonder if it'll be another fire whip. I doubt, but it could. Statue of the Shadow King! +1 spirit. You are immune to burning markers. Well, that would have been handy for you.
Mm-hmm.
400. It's an anvil too, I'm on max.
Right, let's think. How many anvils have you got? You've got 1, 2, 3,
4,
4,
5,
5, 6. That is your max anvils. Oh no, no, you got 1 left.
Oh, one left!
1 anvil left.
Oh man.
So yeah, Statue of the Shadow King. Yeah, +1 spirit, immune to burning markers. Right, what are my 4 loot cards going to be? Just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip. Oh, not quite. I don't know. More money than you, but I don't get an artifact card. I get a gear card. So I get money wise. Ooh, 6 times 25 is
300.
Is it?
Think me. 200.
Really?
250.
No. Can't work it out. 6 times 25.
150.
150 plus those 2 is in total
275.
275. So I get 275 and a gear card. My gear card is 2 wooden stakes. We are well and truly out of
Anvils?
No, I was going to say we are well and truly out of side bag tokens. What
is that? What does that do?
So wooden stakes, they are from the vampire mission book, and they give you an attacks versus vampires. I'm just going to quickly get the vampire mission book because it'll have on the back or somewhere usually what they do. It's wooden stakes. Here we go. Discard to use as a free attack. Gets a critical hit on a 5 or 6. Is +1 damage versus beast or undead, or +2 against vampires. I think we can ditch
The stakes.
No, I don't know. That's quite. I might take 1 stake and ditch a bandage because we're not really using the bandages much, are we?
No.
I should have used that tonic to get a grip. Never mind.
You forgot you had a tonic, didn't you?
I did forget I had a tonic. Yeah, so if you've got 3 bandages as well. I think I'm going to get rid of a bandage to get a stake, just in case we meet any vampires or.
Did you chuck it into the seal before I sealed up the seal?
Well, in fact, I could have bandaged someone. I don't want to bandage. Well. Just looking for the wooden stake. There's a wooden stake. Come here, wooden stake. Stake. Yeah, that's a bit of a disappointing loot card, gear card. I'm not gonna lie. It's like boo. Right. And I need to get myself. What was it? 275.
I wonder who made the statue of the Shadow King.
Good question.
I doubt the Shadow King himself. Maybe the shade of the Shadow King.
275. Right.
Maybe the shade of the Shadow King.
Also you get 50 XP for sealing and another 50 XP for the 2, and I just get 50 for
Killing him.
No, yeah, for completing the mission. We completed the mission. Huzzah and hurrah! We have successfully kept Behl'ial captive in Cynder. There we go. And we'll ride off to town again, I guess.
Yeah. Before we go to town, can I show my Behl'ial?
Okay, right. So goodbye to everyone. We'll see you in the town.
Bye.